Welcome to Redvee TV, supported by A-Star Recruitment for the 2022 season, as we continue our build-up to the new Betfred Super League campaign. It's 26 days to go, and that can only mean one thing, Kev. It's our number 26.
It's Sam Royle.
Seamless, Kevin.
Sam Royle. Don't jinx it.
Sam Royle, our number 26. He's a second rower, and he is proudly sponsored by Callisto, the local independent financial advisors based in Rainford. They can help you with any financial advice you need, and they can help you with your wealth management. So, Kevin, when I get some wealth, I know where I'll be going.
Is it to me?
I can absolutely tell you now, they will financially advise me not to be giving you my money.
Probably so, and rightly so as well.
But another good local business supporting the club. So if you need any help with financial advice, they're the guys to go to.
Yeah, excellent.
So what can we say about Sam Royle, Kev? A leader?
Say that again, sorry?
A leader.
A leader, yeah. Captain of the under-19s in 2019, wasn't he? And Player of the Year that season as well. So that's it. We mentioned Lewis Baxter a couple of days ago, who was under-19s Player of the Year last year. Oh, it's all getting confusing, isn't it? It shows in good stead that these players are coming through our system and having the professionalism to kind of keep making the way slowly up the ranks and start making the appearances for Saints. I know Sam obviously made his debut against Salford last year, didn't he? And he's had a good time of it through our systems as well. He's been Scholarship Player of the Year. He's played for Lancashire against Yorkshire and Australian schoolboys. He's really looks like one of them players who has got a bit about him.
And I know it sounds really obvious, Kev, but when we talk about the squad numbers, you've almost got your first team, your players on the edge of the first team, and then you've got the likes of probably Sam Royle and Matty Foster, who are your senior first team youngsters, who should be knocking on the door. And then obviously you've got the likes of Jonathan Bennison and Taylor Pemberton and Junior Sambo and Danny Hill and Lewis Baxter, who are probably your juniors of the bunch. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think so. And it's not to put any undue pressure on the likes of Sam and when we come to tomorrow, Matty Foster. But they probably are looking at them wanting to be in the 21-man squad throughout the season, them getting a chance of a shirt, them starting to make a good handful of appearances and show what they can bring to the first team. Yeah, they'll get games in the reserves. Yeah, they may end up out on loan somewhere, but their aim, as I think Sam said in some of his quotes, he wants to play here. He wants to be here. So this is his time that he's going to be doing his utmost to kind of be part of that first team match day squad.
Is it fair to say that he'll just be hoping to get the chemistry right on the pitch, just as he has done off it?
Very good. Yeah, he's a clever lad as well, isn't he? Got a first in biochemistry. So again, like we spoke about yesterday with Jonathan Bennison, someone who's looked after his education, someone who's kind of looked for even life after rugby, that he's got qualifications behind him. But yeah, he'll be looking if he gets onto the part to make that kind of, as you say, that chemistry happen between him and his centres.
We must have the cleverest squad in Super League.
We must have one of them. I mean, that is impressive, isn't it? To marry together being a rugby player and a first in biochemistry. There's not many rugby players going to be able to boast that, is there?
No. Even, I don't know whether you've seen the picture of him signing his contract last season. He even looks intelligent with the glasses on.
Well, he's got glasses and a beard. I mean, it does make you look intelligent from time to time, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, somebody's got to be a difference maker. Yeah, so that's Sam Royle. Do you reckon he'll get games this year? I suspect he'll get 4 or 5 appearances. I think that's what if if we plan how it'll go, I think that'll be the aim for him this year, to get a good couple of appearances under his belt, maybe against the lesser teams.
Yeah, I think that's it. If you could have your perfect season where you can blood a couple of these lads in the first team, and you can pick the games for them, then probably it is a case of you look at half a dozen appearances where you can rest folk. Christian Wolf, all famously, doesn't really rest people, but we know how seasons go. We know how injuries and suspensions can go. And listen, I've no doubts that his attitude will be first rate, and if he's going to be in the reserves and ripping it up there, then listen, he should be knocking on the door for a first team jersey.
Is this season one where the young guns may get more of a chance? Because obviously in 2021, 2020, games were cancelled. If teams couldn't raise a squad due to COVID, etc. This year, that's not going to be really an option for clubs. If you don't play the games, you're going to forfeit the result. I think it's 48-0. That's been said.
Yeah.
So you're going to find a situation where these young lads are probably going to be drafted in a lot quicker, and to get chances more than anyone else if there's any sort of COVID outbreaks.
Yeah, you're probably right there. You're probably right that there's more chance of him getting his chance this year, because if there is kind of a COVID outbreak and we've got to start throwing the younger lads in, as long as he stay clear of it, then yeah, there's a good chance of young lads getting blooded a little bit early. And we all know Saints fans love a good import, but Saints fans love having young local lads coming through that academy system and into the first team. I think that's the main thing. And again, listen, with the way the world's going at the minute, every chance.
Right, Kev. I think that is Sam Royle done and boxed off. Are you going to be back tomorrow?
Yes.
Good, because you're contractually obliged.
It's easy for you to say.
It is. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll catch you tomorrow for Redvee TV.